Blue Futon is here again with another movie out of the box. And we got today The Return with a backwards N. Bum bum bum. Alright, so have I seen The Return? No. From the looks of it, it got pretty bad reviews just by the cover. It just doesn't really look like it's going to be that good. But anywho, let me go watch Return and I'll see if it's worth returning for the future near you. Alright, I just got done watching The Return. So what is it about? Well, it starts off with a girl, I'm guessing it's Sarah Michelle Gellar's character, that's being followed by an older man. And they don't know if this older man is true or not. Fast forward to the future, she gets kind of sucked into this old Texas town, and she's getting more of these visions and going to different barns and realizing she's painting stuff that's on these barns that she's never been to. So what is happening? Then she realizes, I need to figure out who murdered someone from the past, and I have that person's visions. Does it sound confusing? Not really, it's a reincarnation movie, but this movie itself is very slow pace of getting to it, so you don't know what exactly is going on until like the last 30 seconds, honestly. But so what's good about the movie? I'd say the atmospheric tones as well as the actual cinematography of the landscape. Because of course I watched special features and no CGI was done, so it's all, wherever they did this movie, maybe it was Texas, but it was all landscaped out in the real world, no CGI green screen. So you gotta like that about the tone and the actual cinematography of the movie. Which, if you say that for a horror thriller, it's actually pretty good. But the bad about the movie, almost anything else. The acting was okay. I mean, the directing was okay for what it was, for getting some shots, but it's hard to do it when you don't have a good script, and to me, the fault is on the script. The script is so slow paced that you're just like, let's get to the point, people. Let's get to the point. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Then I'm like, push the info button on my remote. I'm like, oh, how much longer do I have? I still have half a movie and I have no idea where we're going. You have, within the script, characters that are just not fleshed out. Like, there's no joke, an Adam Scott character, who's from Park and Recreations and other movies, he's in it for maybe 3 minutes, and he's in there to antagonize her in the beginning, and all of a sudden show up at the town to, try to sexually assault her. It makes no sense whatsoever. His character is just there to be there, and also feel like some editing choices, because there's got to be more scenes with him in this movie, and if not, then his character is probably one of the worst unnecessary characters in a movie. Because either something out of the editing floor happened, or they took out some scenes to make this movie an hour and a half long. And even if they did take out scenes to make it an hour and a half long, it's still too long of a movie because it doesn't get anywhere at all. So yeah, I'm dogging on this movie because it was really that boring, and I had no idea what was going on. There really was no explanation until the last 30 seconds, no joke, and you're like, oh, so that's what happened. Okay. So it's one of those movies where someone dies and they're not supposed to die, and so they want to stay on the earth until they fulfill their destiny of catching that person's killer. But it kind of sucks that person, as an adult, wants to go in a 10-year-old body and kind of haunt her for 15 years. Good job haunting a 10-year-old. I mean, really? You're going to do that? Anywho, their turn. What's good? Atmospheric tone, as well as the cinematography. Bad about the movie, everything else. The acting was ho-hum. Characters that were just like, why are you here? Boring, boring, and boring. Like, you had some spots you're just like, you're so confused what they're doing. Like, why are you running? What's going on? Like, you're just confused. And when you're confused, you can be confused in the movie and be intrigued, like, oh, what's going to happen next? But this is a confusion of like, all right, I'm confused. I don't really care though. Just don't care. So The Return will receive a 1 out of 5 Blue Futon, which equals a 20%. Now let's see what critics and user scores on Rotten Tomatoes gave this movie. Alright, so The Return. Critics 16%. User scores a 32%. And here's the critic consensus. Unoriginality may be an acceptable risk in a horror genre, but boredom is never okay. I have to actually agree. I mean, like I said, it's okay to be confused in a horror movie because you don't know what's going on. But when you're bored out of your mind of like, okay, let's get to the point. Let's go. Come on. Let's keep going. I have a shiny face right here. Do I need to go back like this maybe? I don't know. But anywho, do you agree with the critics 16%, my 20, or the audience 32? It seems like it really wasn't a movie that not a lot of people liked. Chase Saga, the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this Blue Futon Utopia. you blue Futonians, thank you for watching. Have a great day. And I'm also thinking, like, when I give these low scores, like, I gave it 20% to Mother and then 20% to this. One of those things where you don't know, but I hated Mother way more than this, because Mother just was, like, trash panda stuff. This was just boring. So it's kind of weird how critics do their stuff, and I guess me as well. Like, set a score for one thing, and you realize, oh, I gave that one the same score, but is it worth it? But hey, each movie's different, I guess. Man, got that light. Back and light. Back, light.